Quick summary of what happened. We're doing non-American sovereign citizens today. So what else? How about this one?
This streamed, yeah. Right, this is the first time I've done a live stream. We've got these coppers here, lot in an unmarked vehicle, trying to say I've got no tax, which I haven't. But they're trying to say I need this, that, and other. Excuse me, constable, have you got a minute? No, I'll stay in my private conveyance system, mate. Thanks.
Hello?
Am I breaking any laws today?
Committing offences, yes.
No. I asked you if I'm breaking any laws, sir.
You're committing offences.
No.
It's not a criminal offence.
Am I breaking any laws of this country
It's
today,
still
sir?
an offence.
Under what law?
Sorry?
Under what law?
Criminal Excise Act.
Act. So you're trying to impose statutes and acts on a living man. I've already told you.
Statutes are laws. Have you heard the term statutory law? It's because it's a kind of law. There are kinds of laws other than criminal law. You can do civil offenses, which I think is what traffic tickets often are in the United States. I don't know about the UK. But there's different kinds of law. Just because something you're doing isn't criminal by nature does not mean the cops don't have the right to pull you over and give you a ticket. That's why you're getting a ticket instead of going to jail, because it's a civil offence. Usually.
I'm under common law.
Your tax is well out of date.
It doesn't matter whether my tax is well out. No, it doesn't, sir. No, it doesn't, sir. I do not consent to statutory acts because they're laws of the sea. Do you not know the law, sir?
Laws of the sea. Wow. Look around us on this dry highway. Weird that the laws of the sea seem to apply here. They're not laws of the sea. They're just normal laws.
I don't know this law of the sea you're on about.
Oh, so you
The
don't
surfs are almost to 25,000. I looked at it briefly. They're at $24,635, and they're playing Fall Guys. So definitely, if you need a break from this stream, go check them out, and we'll of course raid them at the end. But they're doing just a crazy awesome job.
statutes and acts? No, mate, no. No, mate, no. I'm in my private conveyance. If you try to get in here, I'll have you done for misconduct of a public office. Do you understand, sir?
Criminal Evidence Act.
Act, sir. It's an act, sir. You've got no power. No. It gives it. No. Statutes.
This is what I don't get. If they thought that, like, acts, I don't know if that's specifically what they call laws that are statutory in the UK. I have no idea. I barely know anything about American law, much less international law. But what would the point be of passing statutes if they did nothing? Like, do you think the legislature's just jerking each other off when they do this? Why would they pass statutes and laws that are statutes if it did nothing? What would the purpose be? It would just be a big waste of everyone's time. Of course statutes are laws. Of course they are.
Statutes, please listen to me, sir. Please listen to me, sir. No. Statutes and acts, sir, are laws of the sea, and if you're trying to impose them onto me today...
Were sovereign citizen chuds an import from America to the UK or vice versa? The sovereign citizen movement, I believe, started in the 70s in the United States. There may have been, like, other freeman movements elsewhere, but a lot of the stuff that they get today comes from a specific sect in America from the 70s that had relationships with white nationalism. Gee, what a shock, eh? And then sort of that gets exported outward. So I don't think, like, the idea of, like, your laws don't apply to me, I'm a freeman, I don't think that that didn't predate the 70s organization in the U.S., whose name I'm forgetting right now. But a lot of the modern conceptualization of, like, freeman movements in Canada and the UK borrow a ton of their, like, jargon and belief systems from the United States sovereign citizen movement.
Their duty.
Under what law, sir? Under what law?
Sorry?
Under what law?
I've just told you.
Statutes and acts are not...
The movement... Oh, thank you, Verkanon. Virkanon says, the movement can be traced back to the white extremist groups like Posse Comitatus? Posse Comitatus and the Constitutional Militia Movement. It also includes members of certain self-declared Moorish sects, which we talked about Moorish citizens last week. The Federal Bureau of Investigation classifies some sovereign citizens as domestic terrorists. Yeah.
Law, sir.
Whatever you believe in, yeah, that's got nothing to do with what we're doing here. I'm a police officer and I'm enforcing the rules.
You're a police officer or a police constable, sir?
fine, you have-
I am live streaming you. Are you a police constable? Are you under oath? Because if you're under oath, sir, you need to be here under common law.
As we've explained.
I don't break laws, sir. Yeah, but rules and statutes and acts and law of the sea. I am not dead, sir. I'm alive. And if this is the problem, sir, take me to the nearest court and I'll dissolve my trust now. I have lawful excuse. I'm under the Magna Carta, Article 61, because of the treason facts, sir. It's unlawful in this country to pay any kind of tax whatsoever. Do you not know the law, sir?
Oh no, is he just admitting to not paying taxes? In fairness, I don't know how the taxes work in the UK. I know some places just have higher consumption taxes, like when you go to the store. Like, I know Canada, I think, instead of doing what the United States does, where you file federal income taxes every year, I'm pretty sure they just have higher taxes on all goods, and that sort of makes up for it, so you don't have to do that. I don't know how it works in the UK.
Am I detained, sir? Constable, am I detained?
Yes.
Acting outside the Ophir's office, mate, yeah? They are here under oath. He has said he's got his warrant card. But they're not showing it. Constable, can I see your warrant card, please? We've got one live. Keep sharing, peeps, keep sharing, because this is ridiculous. You've got to know the law. If these don't know the law, then they're acting outside.
I don't think there's anything that better fits the definition of, like, irony than when these sovereign citizens or freemen of the land say something to the effect of, "You need to know the law!" All right, bud. Maybe take your own advice. Glass houses and all.
Side of their office, which is misconduct in a public office. And I will have them done for this. Because I am travelling. I am not driving.
Oh, he did the thing! He said it! He said the thing!
Constable, am I detained? Pardon?
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Marina
Am I
3
detained, sir?
says
Am
the
I
UK
detained?
has VAT, but also
Under what
income
law,
tax,
sir?
vehicle
Don't give me
exercise
traffic
duty is
in that.
what you
Don't
pay
give me
for
real
your
traffic
car,
acts, because they're
and it's
the
based
law
on
of the
vehicle
dead, sir.
emissions. Oh, okay.
Your mumbo jumbo
Interesting.
stuff that you're talking
My mumbo jumbo stuff. I'm under common law, sir. You don't know you don't know what common law is, sir.
But you're making stuff up. At the end of the day, you're supposed to have tax on your car.
No, you're not. Oh, no, the only people... Whoa. Please listen to me, sir. You're very ignorant, you are. I've been very patient with you so far. Can I have your number, sir, please?
Yeah,
Can you
you're
just...
it. It's 21117.
21117. What's yours, sir? 23841.
Right, so can you give us
Brilliant.
your name and address?
No, mate, I'm not obliged to give you that information, am I?
Traffic Act you are.
No, I'm not, sir. Under the Road Traffic Act, I'm a living, breathing human being. I am not a dead entity.
Lawful reason to request.
Correct. The laws apply to living people. That's how they work. A lot of these people consider, again, I think I've talked about the straw man thing many, many times, but in case you don't know, a lot of these sovereign citizen, freemen of the land types believe that the government, upon the day of your birth, you are born as a flesh and blood living individual. However, on the same day is born a dead straw man version of you, which is like your birth certificate or something like that. They basically think that the government applies laws to this straw man, and you are only the, like, how do I want to put this? The representative of that dead straw man, and that's how the law somehow applies to you. And they try and draw a distinction and say, like, I'm not that, therefore the law doesn't apply to me. Of course, this makes no sense The government does not need to create some fake version of you for laws to apply to you. The laws apply to you because the laws are literally written for human beings. That's literally what they're for.
Your name and address.
Am I obliged to give you that, sir?
Yes.
Am I really? Under what law, sir?
I'll just explain the Road Traffic Act.
It's an act, sir. It's not the law, is it? It's an act. They are rules enforced
Acts are laws. Acts are laws.
by the power
The Civil Rights Act, for instance, that was a law that was passed.
of law with consent. Do you not know the law, sir? You're getting act.
Let's look at the literal definition of an act. Act. Legal definition. Something done, usually something done intentionally or voluntary with a purpose. When a bill is favorably acted upon in the process of legislation, it becomes an act. So there you go. Here's another one, legal definition. The term encompasses not only physical acts, such as turning on the water or purchasing a gun, but also refers to more intangible acts, such as adopting a decree, edict, law, judgment, award, or determination. An act may be a private act done by an individual managing his or her personal affairs, or it might be made a public act done by an official, a council, or a court. When a bill is favorably acted upon in the process of legislation, it becomes an act. So it is a law.
Your depth here, boys.
Speak to a solicitor about this.
I don't do solicitors, mate, because you're working the same boat, don't you?
Okay.
Hey, so have I broken any laws, sir?
You have no tax on your vehicle.
I'll ask you once again, sir, have I broken any laws?
Which you're not giving your details.
Right.
Is that an offence, is it?
Instruct us in the execution of my...
Yes.
I have a right to silence, mate, do I
For
not?
that, you need to give a...
I don't know what it is in the UK. I do not know specifically how their, like, right to not incriminate works, but at least in the US, you have the right, and it's said as you have the right to remain silent. But really what that means is you have the right to not incriminate yourself, right? So if through the act of speaking you would self-incriminate, then you have the right to not answer certain questions. You have a right to have, like, a lawyer present. You have a right to not answer questions without a lawyer present, and to not answer questions that would incriminate you. That does not apply during a traffic stop. If you are being stopped in a traffic stop and they say, hey, could you give me your, like, driver's license, registration, license, and your name? Those are all things you are required to give, at least in the US. And I'd imagine the UK is the same.
What's your name and address anyway?
Do I really?
Don't. It gives us a necessity for your arrest.
For my arrest, under what law?
Sorry?
Under what law? What laws have I broken?
Koyatry,
you're
thank you for
obstructing
continuing your
police
gift
officer.
sub,
I'm not
by the way.
instructing anything. You've stopped me, officer, constable.
obstructing us because
Can I see your warrant cards, please?
I'm more than happy to show you.
Brilliant. Get them out then, mate, because if you... Brilliant. Yeah, I'll just... Yeah, mate, it's a bit blurry on my window. Can you just show me that? Can you show me your one again, mate, please? I ain't seen your warrant card yet, sir. Can I see your warrant card, please? I am live streaming. I did tell you. I did tell you. It's on Facebook. I did tell you.
Collar number.
Yeah, I want to see your warrant card, mate, please.
Okay.
Move your hand, please, sir. I couldn't see that. Your hand was in the way.
Oh god, Short Fat Otaku is in the chat for surfs. Oh no. Short Fat Otaku, I've covered him before. He's the one, remember when we did the Chud Watch, where it was the guy who was complaining that he got banned from a Discord, and he was like, this is cancel culture. And the reason he was banned is because he was literally just reporting people to ICE on Twitter, and everyone was like, dude, that's really effed up. And he's here in the chat. Oh boy.
So you're here under common law, sir. Let's ascertain some facts here. You're here under common law, am I right?
We've stopped you.
Because of a road traffic.
Fan-made music video? Does it use like music? If so, I can't play it. I don't want to get DMCA'd or have this demonetized when I put it on YouTube. Oh, isn't this guy awful? This guy's like super homophobic or something. I remember this. Everyone got really mad at this guy because they liked like that music video, but then it turned out he was like a huge homophobe. I swear that happened. Let me look, hold on. Pogo. Homophobia. Yeah, the homophobia incident. He said some messed up stuff.
Hey there, folks. I thought I'd jump on really quickly and just answer a question that I get all the time. Why did you call your YouTube channel Faggotron, as in faggot and then tron? Well, I've never actually told anybody this story. I've always tried to avoid telling people the truth and just kind of give them something a bit more PC. But no, I'm going to be totally straight up and down with you guys this time because, you know, you come on my channel, you deserve my honesty. I came up with Faggotron because I've always had a very thorough dislike of homosexuals. I've never liked a grown man acting like a 12-year-old girl. I've always found that to be quite disgusting.
You get it. You get it. And I don't care if later he came out and he's like, I was just memeing. Like, it's not a meme. It's not a joke. It's not a joke to just say a bunch of homophobic shit and be like, I was kidding. Like, you can't just make, like, a 3-minute video where you're talking about how much you hate, like, a certain race or something and then be like, it was just a joke, guys. Wasn't it funny that I literally just said racist things for 3 minutes? That's not a joke.
Act, which is not law, sir. It's an act. There are rules. They are rules made. No, you don't. I'm not obliged to give you that. I'll ask you once more, sir. Have I broken any laws?
Okay, if you do not give us some details, you are breaking the law.
Oh, what law is that then, sir?
Just explain.
Don't be sorry. I don't expect everyone to know everything. I'm just pointing it out.
Sir.
No. You gave me road traffic acts. They are not laws. They are rules enforced by law by consent. I don't consent, mate. I don't consent.
You don't need to consent to laws to have them apply to you.
Set them out.
I do not consent with statutory acts. I am under common law. Yes.
Like, literally, if this were the case, if someone murdered someone, like, let's say the Chris Watts murder, or the Casey Anthony murder, wouldn't they just be like, yeah, I murdered my family, but I don't consent to your murder laws, so it's fine. If that's how the law worked, there would be no law.
You have to abide by the law, sir. You have to abide by the law, do you not? Do you not, sir?
Including yourself.
Including myself. I haven't broken any law, sir. I am travelling. I am not driving.
Do you agree that every person on the road should have insurance?
No.
No.
Only the people that drive for the Crown should have insurance, sir, because we travel.
Okay then, so if somebody crashes into you, you don't want someone else's insurance to cover the damage to your car or any injury?
If it's a traveller, sir, then we just get in touch with MIB, Motor Insurance Bureau, because I don't know if you know the law, sir, but 30% of the insurance that people work... Excuse me, sir, don't walk away and be ignorant like that, sir. I'm being very polite with you. I'm being very polite with you. Basically, sir, what you've got to understand is statutes and acts are not laws, and if you don't know that, you're acting outside your office, aren't you? Hey, you're trying to impose statutes and acts on a living man. I am not dead, sir. I'm not
Freaking
dead.
Out 99
Statutes
says
and
you don't have
acts
to
are laws of
consent
the
to
sea.
laws.
Do we not
Laws
live
are
on land,
inherently
sir?
enforced by
Just
force. Yeah, basically. Laws by their very nature are almost threats of force. And I don't mean to say that in a negative way, because of course, that's how society functions in some ways. Like, we say to people, if you murder someone, if you steal from someone, if you commit certain crimes, we are going to take away your freedom for a certain period of time, right? That's how all law works, more or less. It's, you can do an action, even if it's awful, but guess what? There are consequences for that action. That's how all law works. Where do you submit things for Tinfoil Tuesday? My mom has been sending me stuff that's pretty conspiratorial. My Twitter, @HannahReloaded, would be good.
1666, sir.
Or if you don't have a Twitter, I guess, just right here, and I'll just save them, and I'll bookmark them for Tuesday.
I am travelling. I'm not driving. I don't understand, and you'll get no joinder from me today, sir. Do you understand? I'll have you done for misconduct of a public office, sir. You know what that... Do you know what that carries, sir?
Okay, you keep...
Life imprisonment. Life imprisonment, sir, that carries. Am I detained, sir?
Yes.
Have I broken any rules or laws? Fuck the rules. Laws. What are they doing now, Coy? They keep walking away, lot.
They're ringing for backup.
How's that dance? The front door. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. That's amazing.
Holy coin! No way.
That's the
Constable! I'm going to ask you again, sir. Am I detained?
Yes.
Under what law, sir? Why am I detained? Why am I detained?
Sorry?
Why am I detained?
Okay, I'll tell you now, you're under arrest for obstructing the police. For that, you don't have to say anything. You may harm
Why have I obstructed you, sir?
later on in court.
Why have I obstructed you, sir?
Your arrest is to allow a prompt and effective investigation to...
Why have I obstructed you, sir?
Okay?
Why have I... No, I don't understand, mate.
I think you mean to ask how have I obstructed you. If you're asking why have you obstructed him, I mean, that would be an answer only you have. Why are you choosing to do this? Why do you choose all the things you choose to be?
And I don't consent, and you'll get no joindery from me today. Do you understand, sir? No, sir, I can't. You're breaking your own laws. You are breaking your own
Is
laws.
there anything reasonable that I can say or do that would convince you to get out of the car without us having to forcibly remove you?
Well, if you try to forcibly remove me, sir, I will tell you now, I will use reasonable force to stop you.
Okay.
Because I have broken no laws whatsoever, and you're here trying to enforce statutes and acts on the living person. I have already told you I am under common law.
You're arrested this time.
For what, sir? For what, sir? For what, sir? For what, sir?
And it's not appropriate to have...
Why are you doing this, sir? Why are you doing this then, sir? I am not obstructing in any way whatsoever. I am in my own private conveyance system, sir. I am not driving. If you know the law, sir, you will know...
By what manner is your personal conveyance getting you from place to place? I'd love to know.
That drivers require a driver's license, MOT, tax and insurance, and those people work for the Crown. Who are the Crown, sir?
Sorry?
Who are the Crown?
Who are the Crown?
Yes.
You're about the Queen?
No, sir. Do you not know the law, sir?
What are you talking about? It's gibberish.
We are it's gibberish, is it? Common law's gibberish to you, is it, sir?
People will be laughing at you.
Common law's gibberish to you, sir, is it? Common law's gibberish to you, sir. If you touch this vehicle, I'll have you done for everything, mate. Breach at peace, criminal damage. You're going to force the door, and I'll have you done for misconduct to a public office. That carries a life imprisonment for yourself,
Is there a way
sir.
I convince you to get out of the car now? Or are we going to have to force the door?
There's going to be assault and battery, mate, isn't there? Hey, carry on.
You're under arrest.
I'm not under arrest, sir. No, I'm not, sir. No, I'm not.
Oh boy, you activated his trap card. Oh, you're not under arrest? Sorry, I guess you don't agree with the arrest, so we won't arrest you. Boy, why do we keep trying to arrest people? No one ever consents to it. Seems like we're a big waste of time. Go on your day, sir. Is that how he expects this interaction to go?
I refuse. I don't consent. Yeah, I don't consent to your statutes and acts. If you're arresting me on statutes, and acts, I'll have your badge, mate.
Okay.
And I'll have yours as well.
And you're under arrest. So you need to get out of the vehicle.
No, I don't, mate. Because I have broke no law, sir. I have broke. Get your chief constable down here, mate.
No, it's not going to happen.
Oh, is it not? Can you get on your phone and ring the police, please?
It's up to yourself,
Call the police! I'm being arrested by the police!
but I would advise to get the children out of the car because it's not something they need to see.
It's not. What are you going to do, sir? You cause any violence to my vehicle, to my motor fucking transport, my private conveyance,
They
yeah?
hit 25? Heck yeah. The Surfs have hit $25,043 for their charity stream. That's rad. Good for them.
which you keep calling a vehicle. It's not a vehicle, sir. It's a private conveyance system. No, it's not. Do you know what horsepower is? Do you know what horsepower is? Do you know what horsepower is?
It's a measurement of the power of your engine? What does that have to do with this?
Do you know what cars are measured in? They're measured in horsepower.
Is he gonna try and say that because car power is measured in horsepower, that means that actually his car isn't a car, it's a horse? I'm very afraid that's where this is going.
Have they spoken to Olivia Pinckney?
Yeah, and they've only been going for 4.5 hours of the 36. That's crazy.
To Olivia Pinckney.
Right. And horsepower isn't even like 1 horsepower, literally. It's something else. I think they've actually calculated, like, how much horsepower does a horse have, and it's not 1-to-1. How much horsepower does a horse have? How much horsepower does 1 horse have? A horse, an average workhorse achieves a maximum of just under 15 horsepower at a sprint. So again, it's like a measurement and it's called horsepower, but it was a marketing term when they came up with horsepower, just to kind of explain to people. And it was like, I'm not going to say it was arbitrary, but like any measurement, they decided like, okay, this much power is 1 horsepower. They didn't literally measure a horse and say, okay, that much power, that's 1 horsepower. Because of course every horse is going to be different. And they're going to have a wide variety of power output at any given time, right? Because, you know, horses aren't machines, they're living beings. And a horse is going to output more power while it's at a sprint or while it's, like, pulling something than if it's just resting. Daddy Sume with 5 bits. Night all. Love you, Hannah. You're all valid and loved. Thanks for coming to the stream, Sume.
She knows our lawful standing. Speak to Olivia Pinckney, mate. Go on, speak to Olivia Pinckney, dude. Because we're in correspondence with her, and this is unacceptable.
It's 2 average horses pulling a cart equals 1 horsepower.
Travelling, try and say I'm driving. What's up, baby? Try and say I'm arrested, man. I broke no laws.
Oh, these poor kids. I feel for the kids of these people because it's not these kids' fault that their parents are wackos.
What? They can't smell fuck all anyway, babe.
But apparently it's impossible for them to get any draft if there's no other windows open.
Will you ring the police like I've asked, please, baby?
What do you want me to say to them? They are the police.
No, they're not. They're here enforcing statutes and acts on us.
I like that the wife, or girlfriend, I guess, says, like, what do you want me to say? They are the police. No, they're not. They're trying to enforce traffic statutes. Okay, they're still the police. The police do that. That's, like, a big part of their job, is catching people speeding or driving without a license or whatever.
I don't know what to say, babe.
Well, they just stood there now, look.
Look.
Constable!
101?
Because, you know, there's got to be an emergency to be blue lighted.
I don't know where they got that idea. That's not the case. If they have their lights on, they're either going to an emergency or they're pulling someone over. And once you're pulled over to the side of the road, they leave the lights on so that you're visible so other cars don't ram into them. Like, that's perfectly fine. Where do you get this idea that they have to be, like, on the way to, like, a gunfight in order to have the lights on?
Here's the back, babe. I'm going to jail.
Well, nervous laugh. Gotta talk over the music so I don't get DMCA'd. Turn your music off,
Right,
gosh
sir.
darn it.
You need time to think about it.
No, I don't need time. You need time to think about it, Constable.
Removing you from the vehicle if you don't get.
All right, so I can under arrest for what, sir? What laws have I broken? I haven't obstructed. Can I obstruct you when I'm in my private conveyance system?
Have you rung Olivia
Last
Pinckney?
opportunity.
Have you got in touch with Olivia Pinckney?
No, I haven't. Last
You need to arrest this guy.
Okay.
Can I talk to you, sir, please? Can I talk to you, sir, please?
He's literally just got here. I'm dealing with it.
You're dealing with it.
Stop, please. You are under arrest.
For what, sir? For what? What law have I broken to be arrested?
Why
You're
haven't you got in
obstructing a
touch with
police officer.
Olivia Pinckney?
Sorry?
Why haven't you got in touch with Olivia Pinckney?
Because
we're in-
I'm.
Who is Olivia Pinkley? I have no idea who that is or why she's referencing this person.
No problem, it's-
correspondence with her.
Oh, you're not bothered?
If you want to make a complaint, that's not a problem.
No, we're already in contact with them, mate, because I'm travelling. I don't drive, sir. The only people that need a driver's license... Sir, just please listen to me, sir, yeah? The people that need a driving licence are the people that wait for the Crown. You wait for the Crown. Am I right, sir? You wait for the Crown. Do you not wait for the Crown, sir?
Sorry?
Do you wait for the Crown? It's a simple question.
We hold office of constable and we're employed as police.
That's right, so you're under consent, you're run by consent then, sir, yes? Statutes and acts are not laws, sir.
Okay.
They're only given the power of the force of the law if it's consented by. I don't
No. I don't know where they get this idea that you need to consent to certain laws for them to apply to you. That's not how any law works. What would be the point of a law if you had to consent to it in order for it to apply to you?
consent. I'm under common law.
This is your last opportunity. You're going to get out of the car for me, please.
Well, you're going to cause criminal damage to my car, sir.
Criminal damage, but I will cause damage to your car.
You're going to cause damage to it. I'll have it done for public office, mate, then, won't
Get
I?
out of the car.
Oh, he's gonna smash a window. He's gonna get a little smashy. He's harnessing his inner American cop, and he's gonna smash this window.
What? Why? Why are you doing this, Constable?
Because you're under arrest for obstruct police.
I have not obstructed anybody. You're the ones here in force. Look at you all, right?
Is there anything we can say or reasonably do?
Davidia
yeah, you can
Games,
stand
thanks
by
for
your oath
following.
of office under common law, because that's what you're here for, yeah?
You need all their numbers.
Oh.
You need all their
Are you going to smash my window if I don't?
You don't get out of the car yet.
Under what law, sir?
I've already told you you're under
It's a statute and act, sir, isn't it? It's the law of the sea.
It's a statute and knights errant, and it's the law of the sea. I know what some of these words mean on their own, but when he puts these together, I have no idea what he's trying to say.
car. You're
You
going
need
to the
all
police
their numbers.
station.
I need your number. Before I get out this car, I need all your numbers.
You've got our number.
I've got your numbers. I want yours, and yours, mate, please.
Okay.
Because they're all going to be held per-
You're all going to be held personal liable. You do understand this, right?
Okay. Out of the car.
Personal liable.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Arenas 3 with 25 bits. Olivia Pinkley is the chief constable of Hampshire Police. This must have happened pretty near me. They literally want them to call the highest ranked person in the area. That is a thing sovereign citizens like to do, is like, I want to talk to your manager. Let me talk to the manager of the police. Listen, bud, I don't know how to tell you this, but they are not going to be favorable to your cause.
I don't want to be a dick, mate. Excuse
Ooh, too late.
me. No. Get that phone, Corey.
Oh, they didn't even smash the car. Good job.
Get the hell off my father!
Oh, that poor kid. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even understand that it's his dad's fault for being a psycho. I do feel for that kid. That sucks.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright. What are you doing, man? It's alright.
Ooh, is he... Oh no, is he fighting him? That's a bad call. Always a great idea to have a physical fight with the cops next to an active highway. That's not dangerous at all. I guess it's not a highway, it's just a regular road, but like... Oh, that's so dangerous. America Cop time. Yeah, we'll skip ahead. Oof. On to part 2.
Just for the record.
Alright, so we're on to part 2. That's the end of part 1.
Cool.
This one's considerably shorter, for the record.
Please. Now my mouth's really dry.
If we get out of the car, you're gonna take the car.
If we get
away.
out this car, you're going to take it.
It's going to be seized, yes. So not
Yeah.
If
and
we
then
don't get out the car, you're going to break the window to take it.
yes.
We were having a nice day, going down to the mainland to see the rest of our family.
And
Yeah, we'll do a cleanse after this. This one's pretty bad.
You showed up. It was everything.
so I don't agree to this, okay? I don't consent.
Oh, come on, lady. Don't make them arrest you, too. Your poor kids. Come on.
And I don't understand. Who to?
If you get in touch with the police, they can go into the professional stand.
But you are the
Get in
police.
touch with the chief.
You are
Hey, I
the
already have
police.
this one
And
pulled
we're
up.
already in touch with the chief constable. And you aren't getting in touch with the chief constable to find out our standing that she knows about.
If you're in any communication with the chief constable about any other matters, that's nothing to do with this car.
No, that is about this matter. It's
What is happening.
I'm gonna try and skip ahead, because these kids crying is just killing me.
we will.
Where's the charger?
He's been arrested.
What? He's not even crap out of the place.
Jesus.
Go send us the details and get it taxed. And then
I think the wife is taking a video now.
obviously show them all the insurance and everything that the person can drive it. But we just need to basically tell them whose car it is.
Oh, is this my charger?
No.
Yeah, this is my charger.
Is it?
Yeah. Is my phone close as well?
Jake, you had your phone.
I got it. Get in the bush then!
I just want to point out that these children at least have the peace of mind to say, hey, if we're going to pee somewhere, it should be in the bushes, not just on the ground randomly, like Jeremy. In fairness, he was peeing into a drain on the ground, I think, but nonetheless, I think even these kids would know not to do that.
Where's it going to be held?
Stag Lane Motors.
Am I streaming this?
Stag Lane.
Yeah, that's what it's done. How can we get all this? It's taking it.
Ugh.
They'd be dead, but they stand.
The only reason I'm letting this car go is because they threatened to take my kids.
Welcome to the law. Frankly, I think your kid should be taken away anyway. It's very clear you're raising them in a psychotic environment where you think you can teach them that the law is something you need to consent to and doesn't apply to you if you don't want it to. That's not okay. Honestly, I think you should probably be investigated by whatever the UK version of CPS is anyway. Because I doubt the weirdness in this family stops here.
Told me I can pick it up. They even wanted me details for the recovery people. Fucking bastards.
What an awful, awful person.